Hey guys, it's me, Young Leo, here back again about making this uh, video. I wanted to make this video after, although I did make a video earlier about talking about the video parts, talking about uh, how my car being towed and all that stuff. And I kind of want to get the anger out of my chest because earlier I made a video. If you guys haven't watched it, the previous video that I made about the last decision about, I'm gonna have to end up towing my car. That's the conclusion. The last decision is gonna be that. And if you guys haven't watched that video, go ahead and watch it and hear what I say. Um, but earlier this evening, I made the videos and I didn't really explore and express myself talking about, you know, the towing process and, talking about the whole situation, why it's been towed and all that. Well, although I did mention real strong about how it's been towed and all that, I got a red note from the city, as you guys already know, and I I didn't want to call him to even complain or asking about more days or talk about it at all because I know what's going to happen. So I want to get this anger out of my chest because this evening I didn't really explore and express myself because there's people around, so I didn't really, you know, put all my thought in it. And there's some more thought I thought about it after the video, so I have to, um, after that, I wanted to say some more about it. Um, So basically, I mean, this whole thing is kind of makes me feel like, kind of sad, and it makes me feel like I'm being discriminated or so. But you know, that's just my negative thought. But I have to let it out of my chest. Um, so okay, I want to make a quick video here while I'm in the middle of taking car parts off my car. So I'm starting to take car parts off of my car there before it's being towed and all. And I'm gonna have to show you guys a quick review of what I've done so far too um, in my canopy. But first of all, I want to talk about getting this off my chest is that and so I'm here now in the middle of working on my cars, taking all the parts off, and it's nighttime. And let's see what else I was gonna say. Um, and I thought a little bit about the people who might rat on me by calling the city to leave me a towing red note card. Okay, so you guys already know that the city left a red note card on my car earlier today. So I don't know who might be ratting me out or telling the city, but it could be anyone really. But those people who they have no life, and they are a bunch of haters. And because think about it, all those complaining things that they done that they do, it's not even worth it. And that's why I never bothered to call the inspector that left me a note, the towing note, tow my car. Um, so I never bothered to really, call him or them um, to ask for more days before they tow my car because I know they're not going to let me park my car any longer, and especially whoever ratted on me. Um, and I'm telling you all that, that's wrong of what they did to me. Um, I'm just saying that, it's just that their eyes are itchy and they just feel annoying on themselves of what they think, that's them, that's what they think. And it makes other feel bad and of what they tend to do. So, you know, it wasn't even necessary to do such thing like that. I don't know who it could be, one of my neighbor that's not being, it's not being a good neighbor or so, or they just being a snitch and they're trying to snitch me out, or it could be my parents, it could be my people who tend to call the city, but I don't even know, they haven't tell me or whatever, and I have not tell them about the towing either. So at this point, I'm not telling nobody, and I'm just gonna do it by myself. Well, I did tell my uncle about it, so he's the one who already know that he's gonna tow my car, and me, that's only two of us know. But you know, it wasn't even necessary for them to do such a thing. They look into my car and they tend to give me a note of what they see, and what a bunch of haters. Up until now, I gotta say that they're just a bunch of haters, and they see, life is like that. If you've been, your life is going down, everybody trying to pull you down. When your life is going up, everybody trying to greet you and all that. So I know that's the nature of life. So can't really do much about it. But up until now, I feel like I'm being surrounded with haters, and I feel like I'm being discriminated. Um, I mean, I get the part where where about they want the street to be clean. Um, they want the street to be clean and all, but those reasons that they trying to tow my car wasn't even a good reason. Complaining about my cars, like, you know, just little bitty things that's not even worth the complain. And it's been parked in front of my house. It's not, like I'm parking nowhere else out there or whatever. It is on the street too. That's probably why they tend to think that's on their nerve. Um, but so I get the part where they want, the street to be clean and all, but those reasons that they trying to tow my car wasn't even a good reason, because there's so many cars worse than mine and still parking out there and even drives around too. Well, whatever, what goes around comes around. So um, I know this world that we are living in uh, is never a perfect place to live in, and I don't care where you live in the world. The world is not a perfect place, anyway. At the first to begin with. So there's nothing safe out there. But that's the kind of person that most people never likes, or the two-faced people. Man, I'm a straight out person. I never like two-faced people. So the people who rat on you and snitch on you, they just two-faced. Okay, so I mean, there's nothing much you can say about them, but they are two-faced people. First they greet you all the good and nice, but then after that, they can turn their back on you, and I don't know. It could be my family members who told the city about this too. Because I haven't talked with them about the whole towing thing yet. So they probably got tired of me having cars around the parking lot. So but I don't think it's them. I think it's the neighbor or the dumpster people, the dirty people. So, I mean, I'm not trying to be discriminate, but that's just a fact, okay? Because who else could be doing that besides, like, maybe the head guy landscape of this neighbor? That could be him too, because he always drives around or whatever and check on the street and the house, so it probably him too. So, but anyway, he don't know who I am, and I don't know who he is. But anyway, I'm gonna have to make this video and post it up on my channel and kind of talk a little bit about discrimination and all that. So I just feel like I'm being discriminated, and this neighbor, like, there's a few of my neighbor before, they came by and they greets and all that when they just move in, because we're like we're like the longest people who live in this cul-de-sac. So everyone is just like moving after us. So there's a couple of neighbors that did come by and greet us. They say hi and all that, but you never know who they are. They could be two-faced too, and you never trust on them, because I never talk with them like that. After that, I mean, I do my thing, they do their thing. We never even talk or whatever. It's just that one greet, and that was it, because we're always busy doing things. And and some neighbor, they move in, they don't never say hi to me too. They never say hi to us, so we don't talk with them. So anyway, they could be two-faced too. So at this point, you don't know who's two-faced, right? It could be anyone could be a two-faced. um, so I'm just straight on telling you about the facts, the truth. So all I can say is never ever to trust anyone, especially people you don't really know or talk with that much. Like for instance, my neighbors. So I'm not trying to, you know, um, I'm not trying to, you know, talk low or about people or like being negative or whatever, but that's just the truth. The fact I'm living to this age now, I'm just telling the truth. You know, I'm not scared to tell the truth, and it is what it is, what I just say, and I just feel like I'm being discriminated, and I'm not gonna feel like that anymore, especially when we're about to move anyway. So I really don't care. But all I can say is I can go up, I can go my way up on my life by go to work and get a brand new car like my brother did. Just getting a brand new car, and they're gonna look at you differently. They're gonna look at me differently, but you know that's all right. By then, I should be already moved, so they don't even know what's going on. I might buy a brand new car before I even move, or maybe I buy a brand new car after I move. So I don't really care what people think about me. And I sure do know there's a lot of people really care what other think about them, just self-esteem. But I mean, I just think it's kind of selfish in a way. Like you always like scare people who thinks about you or whatever. Well, what's bad about you that you scare people to think about you? I mean, you know, I get the fact that you scare people think about you because you're not doing so well, or you you're not rich enough. You don't have that much money, and so you just don't want to show yourself out in the public, like so they'll know that you're a poor person. I don't care about that. I don't care who in the world think who I am. If I'm a rich guy or a poor guy or whatever, I am who I am. You know, I got my physical, my brain, my speech, my knowledge. It's all me, okay? This is who I am. So I don't care who or whoever, whatsoever, whoever in the world think whatsoever about me or what my job or what I do. What I do is what I do. As long as I'm not violating anything, then I'm good. Well, you can say that that's something kind of illegal because my car parking down there like that. But look at it, it's a cul-de-sac. No one really cares. I mean, I had a 30-day tag, so what? I mean, I'm still trying to move it if you guys don't notice. I do have other cars too, but it's on my parking way, it's on my driveway, so the city cannot do anything about it. The worst they can do is trying to move tow my car, my 98 cars down there. But that's about it. After this, they can't even touch or say anything about up here on my parking lot. So it's kind of like I'm giving that away. Okay, it's kind of like I'm donating it. I was thinking about donating it too, like last year, but so many things going on. I can't really do that with Goodwill and Salvation Army. So this is the last point. I have to let it go. I have to let it tow, and I have to live, with you know whatever comes up like this. Like they trying to tow my car. The city finally find out my car is not right to park there or whatever. But so okay, they're right about that part. But what I'm just saying, it wasn't necessary for them to do that kind of thing to me, and could be my neighbor. I'm not trying to blame no one, but it could be my neighbor or the dumpster people or the head neighborhood guy, the mayor or the whatever you want to call it. But okay, so I'm done with that. So I'm gonna start moving things. I'm gonna start losing all the parts out on that car by tonight or tomorrow and the whole week, next couple of days. So just forget about that. I'm just gonna forget about that. Just gonna move on with my story, my life, and I guess that's something good. something bad come to me, then something good gonna come to me after that too. So I'm not worried about it, you know. The bad comes, the good, the bad goes, the good gonna come. So this is something like, I guess it's like it's good for my life. It's another opportunity, so I can get this out of the way, and then I can take back what's good and new, you know. So yeah, so I'm gonna update about it whenever I finish taking things off for the next 2 days or so. And let me go over here and show you guys. I know it's dark, but I gotta make the video. I got no time, so I gotta make a video whenever I can. All right, guys. Sorry about that, but and I'm trying to speed up with my speech too. So if you guys, listen to me and I'm talking real fast with all that, don't mind because I'm trying to speed up my time and all that because really I like to take my time talking and explaining. You know how I am if you guys watch all my videos. But updating in around my canopy is guys, I have moving things around, just trying to make some space. I hope you know you guys can see all this, but I'm gonna make another video on the daytime. I know I made a video daytime, but it wasn't like this. But so now I'm making a video showing you guys around here. I took the drawer, all this part right here, I clean it up, kind of clean up, make some space for my car so I can work on my cars and all, and clean the area too, since we're about to move soon. So I'm gonna get rid of all my cars. But I moved the chest, the wood chest out here is going to be in the dumpster by next week. 311 gonna come and pick it up. I already scheduled it, and it's clear over here, guys. Remember over here, it was the drawer and my tools. Well, my tools gonna be around here too, and then I'm gonna have to push my, now I can open the gate easily. So if I wanted to tow this 99 convertible Eclipse, I can do it anytime I want, and basically just clear the area. So if I have to work on this car, I can work on this car before I even tend to tow it or whatever. But I like to fix it before you know I ask my uncle to tow it or whatever. Maybe I have to ask him to tow it if I can't fix it, or bring it somewhere, or have someone come and fix it for me. But it got to be within the next few months though, because you never know. My people might move it, around winter time. Um, and I gotta move all this wood out, like all this wood board. Gotta put it somewhere else. But this area pretty much clean now. You know, I chop all the grass. Just clean the area so it's all dust now. But trying to move all the things over here. Yeah, and I'm planning to move all this, clear all this out the way as much as possible, like having nothing at all, you know. And of course, this table right here too. I gotta move this whole table full of things or whatever. And then I gotta, either take this to Goodwill. I got some parts right here. I need to take this to Goodwill, and probably gonna call 311 and give it away or so. I'm sick and tired. Have too many things going on. I'm gonna have to end up, or I'm gonna have to end up getting a truck, load all the metal and stuff, and bring it to Goodwill and the scrap yard all at once. Because I'm gonna have to end up having like car parts, more car parts from my '98 Eclipse, because I'm gonna take out the body kits and all that, and I'm probably gonna have to leave it somewhere back here or whatever. And all my tires and rims, I still have like two sets of it sitting here. So I probably, I want to keep it and sell it to someone. I probably post it online to sell it. But my motorcycle, I really want to, hopefully wanted to, really want to work on it soon. But it's gonna come with me, so I gotta finish it up. No matter what, I'm gonna take it with me and finish it up. So and of course it's 92 Integra. Um, I need to finish it up. If I don't finish by the time, I'm gonna have to sell it or tow it. But there's so much thing to do too. Um, yeah, I gotta close this. This is at nighttime. See, this is what happened when I put my things out like this, so I can, so the car, around noontime it's so hot. That's why I open my car's door and trunk, just like my '98 clips down there. But they don't know. They don't even know why I open my car doors. I think that's kind of like, um, you know, they think that's not appropriate or whatever. or they think that's make make them think it's junk or debris and all that. But you know everything will be clean after you clean it, so I'm not worrying about no debris. Um, it is getting kind of like uh so many mosquitoes around me, so I gotta get in the house. But that's about it, guys. I've been working on the backyard, like the back of my the storage house, trying to move and clean things around the storage house too. Um, yeah, so that's kind of something I've been doing. Yeah, and I gotta cover this up too, all my tools. Yeah, so that's what I've been trying to do the whole couple of weeks now is cleaning my storage house, and I've been suffering with like uh, poison ivy. So you guys want to check out this video about me catching poison ivy and all that nasty stuff, or with my skin condition, how I cure it and all that up until now. You can go ahead and watch all those videos on my YouTube channel. Um, yeah, it's kind of interesting if you're gonna want to watch it. But that should be it, guys. So I expected to have this place clean, and of course, first of all, taking all the parts, some of the parts from my car out before I even call my uncle to tow it. So it will be happening soon, like right now. Tending to taking all the parts by the night too. If not, for the next like during the weekend, it's gonna be. I'm gonna have to work my ass off the whole weekend trying to take things out. Still consider what should I do, where do I put it and all that. But I gotta take first of all I gotta take all the boxes, the part box inside the car out first, and then take vacuum and take out the seats and so on and so on, and the outside body kits. That's gonna be probably last, and hopefully I'll be having that done on time. So yeah, well I got that off my chest. I feel kind of better now. Um, you know, because like I know like what goes around will come around. So whoever did wrong to me or rat on me or whatever, they gonna suffer or they're gonna have, a problem, another problem by themselves. Like one day it could be anything happen to them. So that's just what goes around comes around. Because you know I don't know what to say, but I know people trying to eliminate the poors and to better the society and all that, but with a different thinking, like I think you should help the poor. Like it's not necessary to do this to them and don't do it. Trying to help the poor as possible, not trying to push them away. Because that's gonna make the society getting worse. That's why people get into drug and all that stuff. And I'm telling you guys, I'm glad I'm out of it. Like I'm totally clean inside out. Like I mean, I'm glad I'm out of it and I got back with my knowledge. You know, my knowledge gains and I just feel better myself now. Even though I'm on the downside, I still always feel good by myself. I'm always feeling, positive within myself. Even though that I don't have money, that much money or whatever, or being on the down low side or low income people or whatever, but I never ever feels down about myself. you know that's a one good thing about me and about you know about uh, my life that um, some of you guys can take it as a motivate, something that motivates you to become success and positive throughout your whole uh, life in whatever situation you're in. So, yep, that's it, guys. I just feel good to make a video at nighttime when there's like no people around, or at least no people hear me. Uh, I guess I'm making a video better like that, but maybe I'm nervous lately. That's why. That's why. I just don't really feel comfortable with people around while I'm making a video or doing some speech, because probably this speech is something kind of negative. That's why I really don't want people to hear, the people around me here. But I don't mind to post it up in public. I don't mind to post it up on social media. So that's what I'm gonna do now. Anyway, so I hope all this talk makes sense to you, and whoever followed me by now, I appreciate it. Thank you very much, um, that you guys follow me, and I know I have a lot of more things to talk about, because I got different knowledge than different people have, different knowledge, and I just got so many other things that I want to share and talk with you guys, but it's just not coming around me yet. But I will have a lot of amazing story and different story than most people, that I want to share my life story with a lot of you out there that might be interesting in knowing my story, or however, I don't know, um, the fans. And but I appreciate, up until now, uh, I got like almost 100 subscribed now, and I feel I feel good when people following me, and you know it just makes me feel good. You know how it is. You know how that feels. Um, whoever has coming with the same past like I am, like experiencing the same thing as I am, kind of familiar, like what I'm doing, then those people who will know how it feels. It feels great, and it feels like, you know, I kind of have more opportunity, and when I'm going out there, and so yeah, well, it's been a long recording now. Although this is just like a brief talk about getting things out of my chest about my cars. So this is like the very last moment of me doing anything with the '98 Mitsubishi Eclipse, um, because like I'm giving up about it. Like it's not worth to do anything about it no more. But just to get the most out of it, like some of the parts, I don't care. I mean, some people might say I'm cheap or whatever, but hey, sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do of what you have. So I don't care if you say I'm cheap or whatever. There's so many cheap people out there too. So I'm not the only one. I sure do know there's not a lot of rich people out there than poor people, right? There's not a lot of high class people than low class people. So I don't feel ashamed about that. Okay. Okay. At least I know I have like 80% of low class people, with me, and the other 30, maybe 30% or 20% of high class people, that rich people, they're just a low percentage. So I'm not worrying about that. Okay, so at least I know I have like I have like more people supporting me, and I have a bigger team. That's how I think in my heart. So I just do things what I feel right within my heart, and I just do it. Just be creative, finding more creative things to do everyday life, like from nature, from planting trees to like all kind of things. So go ahead and subscribe to my channel if you haven't. Consider subscribe to my channel if you haven't, and just explore all my videos and find out more about me and things that I do, like all the videos about my life. All right, guys. I have so many topics and albums of videos that I put in my albums in my channel, so they are in order. Um, Whatever album you want to watch and view, feel free to go ahead and do it, because lately I have people comments on my channel and all that. I feel really good when I have people comments me and follow me, and um, on my channel. Makes me feel like I'm a special person. So it makes me like think I can do more better within me, and for the people, and for society, and for the channel, for my channel. All right, guys, and inspiring other channel too, inspire other people too. So yeah, All right, that's enough talk because I can just talk, and go on with my whole life on whatever the problem is. I can just go on and on and on because I already got like so many experience on like cars or so many experience on other things too. So like when it comes out to a subject, I can just keep talking, talk, and most of the time I make sense. Okay, if I don't make sense, I would tell you guys I don't know, and let's change the topic. But most of the time, I'm knowledgeable about it and I research about it before I say and before I get into any subject or topic. I do research, so you know, don't get me wrong now. I do my research, I do my homework, and I'm knowledgeable on most of the things that I talk about. All right, guys. So remember, guys, thumbs up. You like my videos? Go ahead and put some appropriate comments. Please put some appropriate comments and subscribe. Consider subscribe if you haven't. All right, guys. All right. Well, too many mosquitoes trying to bite me right now. As you guys already know, I'm a big allergic reaction to a lot of things, so I gotta go. All right, guys. See you on the next video. Thanks for watching and thumbs up, subscribe. I'll see you on the next one. Take care and good night, guys. Bye bye.